Good evening, guys. Welcome back for today's session on Google Analytics. All right. So, today we are going to study on how to track events in Google Analytics. Okay. So, let's start a session. Yes. Okay. The first step is I close this browser. I click on analytics.google.com. This is the first step. Okay. Then what you have to do is you have to click on start measuring. Okay. Then I'll copy this URL sales funnel for beginner.com. Sales funnel for beginner. Okay. Now it says data sharing options gives you more control over sharing your Google Analytics data. Okay. So I click on enable with products and services. I click on benchmarking. Yeah. Technical support account specialist. I click on next. Okay. Now it says me that you have to create a property. Okay. So it tells me, for example, that you have to set up a Google Analytics for property. Now you need to understand what are those property details. Basically, a property would actually represent a business web or application data. Okay. So what you have to do is, in that case, you need to set up an account that contains one or more properties. Okay. This is something you have to set it up. So I'll say sales funnel. Reporting time zone, I'll say United States, and currency, I'll say US dollar because this is the US market. If I click on show advanced option, okay, so it is saying create a universal analytic property. We don't want to create a universal analytic property as of now because Google Analytics 4 is much updated version over here. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comments. I would be happy to help you out. Yeah, click on next. Then, okay, account setup, property setup, about your business. You have to select your industry category. Okay, so I'll scroll down here. Say as. You have to select a relevant category here. Okay, say as others. Business size, I say as medium. How do you intend to use Google Analytics with your business? So there are multiple options here, right? Okay, what is that? You have to measure customer engagement with my site or app, optimize my site or app experience, measure data across multiple devices or platform, optimize my advertising cost, increase my conversions, measure content monetization, or analyze my online sales. Right? I say as increase my conversions, then analyze my online sales, optimize my advertising cost, optimize the site, measure data across multiple devices or platform, measure customer engagement. Okay, then measure content monetization. Okay, then I would also say measure the action. I click on create. Okay, so now it tells me Google Analytics terms of service agreement. Okay, to use Google Analytics, you must first accept terms of service agreement for your country or region, right? So check this and click on I accept. Okay, scroll down here, click on box. I accept the measurement, controller, data protection, terms for the data that I share with people. On I accept. So account and property is created. Yes. So I hope you understood. If you have understood till now, please type yes in the comments so that I get to know that you have understood. Please type yes in the comments if you have okay. And if you have any questions, please ask me in the comments. Okay. So now email communication. So you have to select performance suggestions and updates. Okay. Then you have feature announcement. So these notification you'll get on your mail. Okay. Offers from Google, feedback and testing as well. Yeah. Then click on save. Okay, so this is getting saved. Alright guys, so we have set up the account and we have set up the property as well. Yes, so now you have to take a tour of Google Analytics 4. The homepage provides at a glance view your most important metrics, insight and setup tips. Each time you sign in, Google Analytics will actually surface personalized content from across the all reports. Okay, so first is you have to navigate to report. Okay, then you can use the side panel to navigate to different reports. You can click on reports as well. Yes, this is clear guys. Okay, this is pretty simple. Yes, now what we will do is we will move to the tech. Now to track events in Google Analytics 4, you can follow the steps. Now what are the steps involved to track events? First is we have already done it. You have to set up a Google Analytics 4 property and you have to create a data stream for the website or app you want to track, right? Okay, so now what I do is now it is telling me start collecting data. To set up data collection for your website or app, you have to choose from where to be collecting data. Okay, so you have to collect the data, right? Now there are different options where you can collect the data. One is web, okay, one is Android app or iOS app. Okay, so web, Android, iOS. Yes. Next, what you have to do is you get instruction for adding a data collection tag to that particular source. So as of now, we need to add the data to the web platform. So I'll select as web. Okay. Now you have to set up your web stream. So you want to track which website. Okay. So you need to add your website URL over here. Okay. I'll say Control C and copy the URL over here. Okay. I'll say HTTPS. I'll say as sales funnels for beginner. Okay. When you are setting up a web stream, you need to enter your website URL. Then you need to enter your stream name as well. I hope this is clear. If you have understood till now, please type yes in the comments. Okay, so that I understand that you are really understanding. Okay, now we need to understand what is enhanced measurement. Automatically measures interaction. Okay, on all your websites in addition to standard page view measurement. So what does this mean? Data from on-page elements could be your inbound links or outbound links, and embedded videos may be collected with relevant events. So it is very important for you to make sure that no personally identifiable information will be sent to Google. So this is a part of enhanced measurement. Now, what components Google will measure? Okay, so we need to understand that. Okay, so what are those? Yeah, it is page views, then it is scroll, or it is outbound clicks as well. Yes, I hope you got it. Yes. So now I click on create stream. Okay. So we are creating the stream. So now what message am I getting here is data collection isn't active for your website. If you install tags more than 48 hours ago, make sure they are set up correctly. Yes. See, now we are getting this here. I hope you got it correct. Yes. See, now you have to install the Google tag. Okay, over here. So what message am I getting here is you can use a website builder or CMS. What is CMS? Content Management System to finish setup automatically, or you could install your tag manually. To ensure you get accurate measurement, so you have to measure your tag in such a way that it is installed on every page of your website. So here you will have two options: install with the website builder or CMS, or install manually. I'll click on install manually. Okay. Now I get this code here. So I have to set this code on each page of the website. Now this is the code. Install the Google tag manually. Below is the Google tag for this account. You have to copy and paste it in the code of every page of your website immediately after the head element. Okay, so do not add more than one Google tag to each page. So where you have to add this, I'll show you. First, we'll copy this code here. Okay. Copy this particular code immediately after the head element, right? Okay. So I click on view page source. Okay. So you have to add the code immediately after the head element. Here it is. Okay. So this is what you have to do. I hope this is clear. Yes. Copy the code. Then you have to close this. Once you have installed the code on your platform, Google will start sending you traffic within 48 hours. Okay. This is clear. Then what you have to do is you have to add the analytics tracking code to your website, which I have already shown it. Okay. You can then use gtag.js file. What is JS? It's a JavaScript file, or Firebase SDK. So this is what you have to do. You have to use that particular file, gtag.js. Then we will discuss about defining the event parameters. Moving forward, it's very important that you have to define your event parameters you actually want to track. An event could consist of an event name and up to 25 parameters such as category, action, label and value, right? Yes, here it is. Here you will have different options: modify events, create custom events here. Okay, so I would like to create custom event here. Okay, so here it is, custom event name. So I click on create. Okay, so what we discussed here: payment information, add payment info, add shipping info, add to cart, add to wish list, or begin checkout. Okay, so what event you would like to create? Okay, so I'll say as add payment info. Then you need to add the matching condition. Create a custom event when another event matches all of the following conditions. So here you have to use your logic. You need to add a matching condition. Your event name, okay, equals to value. You need to add. Come on, what value will you add here? That matching condition you need to take. I'll can use any particular value. I'll say an event name equals to 10. Okay, I'll click on create. So this is how you can create multiple events in your Google Analytics property. Okay, so you have to define a numerical value over here. Here you can create 25 parameters in your events. So I just created one. I'll show it to you one more. Okay, so I would say add shipping info. Event name equals to, let's say, as 15. I would not like to add a condition here. I click on create. Okay, so this event is created. Yes, let's create one more custom event. I'll say add to wish list. Okay, event name equals to 20. So these are the parameters I'm adding here. I click on create. Alright, so I hope this is pretty clear. Yes, so this is how you can create your event parameters. Now, if you are looking to track events in Google Analytics, what is more important here? You have to use the GTag function to send an event Google Analytics code. For example, what code you can use here to track a button click event, right? So this is the code track button click event. So you have to integrate this code on your home page as well. So you have to add this code GTag event, okay, which consists of click. Then you have to add event category, event label, okay. You have to make sure that this contact us, and you have to define the value as 1 for here. In this code, what is more important here is click is the event name, button is the event category, and contact us is the event label, and 1 is the event value. So you have to understand the components in the right. Now you can use the analytics user interface to view and analyze your event data. Okay, so you can create custom reports. You can also set up conversion tracking. You can use machine learning to gain insight from your. So there are two Google Analytics properties which I have used here. Okay, one is sales funnel for beginner. So we are just integrating the code. So the data will come after 48 hours. So I'll show you one website where we have already installed the Google Analytics code here. So this website is CRM Wellness. Okay. So if I click on home, I have multiple options: reports, explore, advertising, configure. Okay. On the home screen, what I can see here is my data for last 28 days. This is one of a US customer. I have 467 users. New users, I have 458. My event count is 2.5k users. Average engagement time is 32 seconds. Now, if I scroll down here, last 90 days, I would like to see the data. So this is getting loaded. 1.5k users, new users are 1.5k, event count is 8.3k, average engagement time is 41 seconds. Right? See, here you will see data streams, recently accessed, admins, conversions, and events here. Now you can see the visitors by country ID. See that you have 100 visitors from US, okay, UK, Ireland, Canada. Okay, so most of them are from US. Now you could also see session defaults. Okay, session 80 sessions are happening from organic search, 48 from direct, organic social is 6. Okay, so this is how you can do data analysis. Now in step 1, we understood how you can set up Google Analytics property. Now in step 2, we are going to understand once you set up your account and property on Google Analytics. Okay, what is more important here is you have to start doing data analysis as well. Yes, I hope this is clear. Okay, now if I click on Reports tab, see, in reports you have multiple options. Real time you have life cycle. Life cycle you have multiple options: acquisition, engagement, monetization, or in report snapshot. What I can understand is I have 467 users. New users are 4 with average engagement time is 32 seconds. Alright, so this data is from 5th January to 21st February as well. Okay, see, organic search, I have 313 users, direct 115, organic social 21, referral 9. Okay, so these are the data which you. Now, if I click on acquisition, here you have user acquisition and traffic acquisition. I click on overview. Okay, in acquisition overview, you can see that we have 467 users, new users are 458. Okay, same data, get organic search 383, direct 142, organic social 22, referral is 12. Yes, now if I click on traffic acquisition, scroll down, see this is the traffic acquisition here. Right, organic social 322, total users 467, sessions 559, engaged session 256, organic search 322, session 383, engaged session 192, average engagement time is 8 seconds, direct 117, 142, 49, organic social is 21, we have new sessions is 22, engaged sessions are 7, referral is 9, 12, 9 as well. Okay, now if I click on admin here, okay, this is how you can create your account or create your property. If you want to create a property, just click on plus create property. Okay, so here we'll have multiple options, setup assistant, property settings. What you have to do is you have to select data streams, or from here you can create events or you can create conversions as well. So let's say if I click on conversions here, so you can create a new conversion. Okay, so with this, I end my today's session and we will discuss about the conversion event in our next session. If you have any questions, you can please ask me in the comments. I would be happy to help you all. Please like and share this video as well as subscribe to our channel. Thank you.